Before showing you the table in which we looked for this festival coming next week, Shavuot, which is a festival of accepting the Torah, Kabbalat Torah, so we looked for the date this year, the date of this year, which is 5774, and Shavuot, looked for meeting of this, and then we were amazed to see how it fits with the verses in which it appears, which is a very important lesson for us. So let us see now what the words of the verses are and what really are the teachings behind. So what we see really in Hebrew is a long expression, the old word, Aretz Hayta Tohu Vavohu, and this was the medrash says the land was void. This is the exile of Babylon, as is written. Now the verse, I saw the land was empty. And then, both the other expression, Galut Madai, this is the exile of the Persian, Medea, and he brings again connection with Aman, the expression. Then the third one is Greeks, Yavan, who darkens the eyes of Israel in their philosophy, in their decrees. And then comes out the last one, which is Edom. The depth is Edom, the wicked nation. And then he says that after all these 4 exiles the Jews will go through, it will be Ruach Elokim HaChefetz, the Spirit of God was hovering, indicating the Rucho Shel Mashiach. This is the Spirit of the Messiah, as is written, Nachalav Ruach Hashem, this is about Messiah, the Spirit of God. And then the Medrash carries on and says that the water represents repentance, prayers, the Torah, and the merit of it, of doing repentance, keeping Torah, will have Messiah coming. So interesting verses, really right in the beginning of Genesis, and exactly in this place we have this festival, Shavuot, of accepting the Torah, and with this year, also indicating to us that maybe really this Shavuot is significant time for all these things. Now in English also what's the explanation, darkness was upon the face of the deep, and then the end of it was the Spirit of God hovering on the face of waters. Then we wrote the Medrash which says Spirit of Messiah is a merit of repentance, which is compared to water. This is Medrash Rabbah. So these are the verses, which is very, as you see it in the table, very suitable to the thing. Now let us see what we have in the table. So in the table we have the following. As we said, we look for the time, this festival coming next week, which is Shavuot, the festival of the weeks, because we come 7 weeks from Passover to this festival. So you have Shavuot coming here, Shavuot in red, and almost parallel you have this year, 8 Tafshin Dalet, 5774. Now what is interesting is that when we saw down here the word Teshuvah came, the Teshuvah, repentance, which exactly what the Medrash says, in the merit of repentance, Mashiach will come, and really we saw that here come down parallel the word Mashiach, right? Now what we are looking more, we saw there also interesting that coming in Briti Tishmor, should keep my Brit, which is the Torah. And interesting, you have also the word Torah coming here, Torah, and in the word Torah you have inside the word Beracha, because this is a blessing of the word, keeping the Torah. Interesting, you have the word Beracha here also, blessed, when it refers to Abraham, who was blessed by Melech. But what we see here is interesting table, as we said, especially because of this verse which comes here, which says V'aretz Hayta Tohu Vavohu v'chol shel pnei tehom, and then Ruach Elokim, the Spirit of God, was hovering on the surface of the water, and then God said V'hem Elokim yehi or. Or light represents definitely the redemption, the light which will come after the revelation of the Mashiach. So let us hope that this will be soon coming, and already this Shavuot will merit to have this salvation.